This is our Sacagawea presentation by Nick Boss, Sam Friedman, Max Hammer, and Alex Eitel. Here are some fun facts about Sacagawea. And Sacagawea was the only woman on the Lewis and Clark expedition. Her real name was Navani, but she was captured and they changed her name to Sacagawea, which means boat pusher or bird woman. Sacagawea's real name is Bonavai, which means grass maiden. Sacagawea's father is the leader of the Shoshone tribe. She died at the young age of 25. We now have many historical sites on where Sacagawea had visited. More fun facts. Sacagawea recognized many landmarks. Sacagawea was a translator for the Lewis and Clark expedition. Without Sacagawea, there would not be any westward expansion. Sacagawea helped form the land that we know today. I did childhood. Sacagawea was born at the Idaho-Montana border in 1788. At the age of 12, Sacagawea was captured by a Hidista raiding party. She was then sold to a French-Canadian fur trapper and trader. She was then forced to marry him. She was forced to go on the Lewis and Clark expedition. Sacagawea has a very interesting childhood because it was so long, but her adulthood was so short. Here's childhood fun facts. Sacagawea was a child for more than half of her life. Her real name was Bonavani until she was captured, and they changed her name to Sacagawea. Sacagawea was born to the Snake people.
I did Sacagawea's family. She married to Saint Charbonneau in 1804 at age 13. She had a brother named Camille. In 1805, she had a son named Jean-Baptiste. Toussaint Charbonneau was a fur trader. Later in Sacagawea's life, Clark offers to adopt Jean. Jean does get adopted and is baptized in 1809. And unlike laws with the Negroes, Native Americans could marry whites, allowing Sacagawea to go on the expedition for westward expansion. Sacagawea took care of her ill son when he had a mysterious disease without much help. She carried around Jean in a basket. Her brother gave horses to the Lewis and Clark expedition, or America's westward expansion. Here's some more information about her family. Camille loved Jean-Baptiste at first sight, even though he was not completely Native American. Camille gave the expedition horses. He risked the survival of Shoshone tribe by not migrating, so they were scarce on food.
I did my presentation slide on Sacagawea's tribe. Sacagawea was born a member of the Shoshone tribe in Idaho. Her father was the chief. She lived on the Snake River until she was captured by a group of Hidasta Indians at age 12. The tribe did not have many resources for food and water, so they often raided other Indian camps. They ate roots, berries, nuts, buffalo, mountain sheep, and other large game. The tribe spoke the language of the Shoshone. They lived in teepees in large fields and wore leggings and moccasins. Many Shoshones still live today. Here's some Sacagawea's tribe fun facts. Sacagawea's tribe ate large game, nuts, roots, berries, and fish. The tribe lived in the Great Plains. They lived in cone-shaped houses called teepees made from buffalo hide. The tribe was Sacagawea's father. Sacagawea's tribe helped expand the U.S. by taking part in the Lewis and Clark expedition.
I did Sacagawea's journey or adventure. Sacagawea was chosen as a translator on the expedition because she spoke Shoshone and Hidasta, so she could get horses and other supplies from the other tribes. She's very important on the journey, and long way got her to see her family again. She got horses, helps the guides, and guided Lewis and Clark on the expedition. She was also able to talk to other tribes along the way. This Native American proved to be very helpful, and Lewis and Clark were really happy that they brought her along. Timeline of the journey. It all started when Thomas Jefferson asked Lewis and Clark to explore the midsection of the USA. Lewis and Clark got the Hidatsa village where they met Charbonneau and his wife, and he says he'll bring his wife Sacagawea if he can come along. They begin the journey, and about a month later they meet the Shoshone, where they get horses to cross the Rocky Mountains. After crossing the Rockies, they meet the Nez Perce tribe, and they tell them about the Columbia River, and by October 16th they are there. Later, the group meets the Walla Walla tribe, and by then they are less than 20 miles from the Pacific coast. They then built Fort Clatsop near the Clatsop tribe, and a few months later they are on their way home. On the way they meet the Walla Walla and the Nez Perce. They also explore some unseen land that they missed on the way there. On August 15th, 1806, the crew make their way back to the Hidatsa village, where Lewis and Clark say goodbye to Charbonneau and Sacagawea.
And this slide is a list of our citations. If you want to learn more about Sacagawea, you can look up one of these books or websites. Thanks for listening to this.